What's going on, everybody? This is Phil from Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a full stock analysis on a dividend stock. This stock is called ABBVie. Ticker symbol is ABBV. If you guys are hyped for this video, please make sure you smash that like button. It really does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Also, if you can, just hit that subscribe button down below. Join the family. We are growing. There's going to be a ton more content. Turn your post notifications on. That way you get notified every time I do post a video. Also, if you guys want, check the links down in the description. They offer some free stuff, and they also support the channel. So if you guys can do that, that would be a great help. But enough talk. Let's get started. Alright guys, so ABBVie is currently trading at $107.36 at the time I am recording this video. It is up over 20% this year, and I think it's still a good buy even with it being up 20%. In the past month, it has been taking a hit because of pretty much all the pharmaceutical companies have been taking a hit this past month. It is down about 10.5%. just in this 1 month alone. So I do think it is a good buy. I have started buying it. If you guys are up to date with my portfolio updates, you know that I have this in my position, but I am trying to add more because it is such a good and high valuable stock. I will be adding more very shortly here as soon as I get some more capital. As you guys know, that I am right now depositing about $1,500 into this portfolio every single month, and it is growing pretty rapidly, and we are starting to collect these dividends. But enough of that. We will go over that in the next portfolio update if you guys want to stay up to date on that. But getting more into ABBVie here. What exactly is ABBVie? We all know it's a pharmaceutical giant, but what exactly are they known for? So AbbVie's probably most famous drug that they have is Humira. This is a drug for Crohn's disease, among other things as well, but that is probably what they are most well known for, is the Humira. And they do have a bunch of other drugs on the market as well, but we won't go too far into those just because of how many items they actually have and how many products they actually have. This is a pharmaceutical giant, not quite as big as Johnson & Johnson, but they are a pharmaceutical giant. Alright, so now let's go into it and start talking about what you all came here for, their dividend. So they currently have a dividend yield of 4.89%. Their annual payout is $5.20 per share, with a very healthy payout ratio of 41.24%. Their 5-year growth rate on their dividend is just about 18%, and they have been growing their dividend for the past 8 years or so. So this is a very healthy growth rate for the past 5 years, and they have grown it consistently for the past 8 years. We would love to see them be able to keep that up as this company goes on in the next few years or so. If I could get another 18% in dividend growth rate, which I probably would be a little too high for the next 5 years in my opinion, but even if they could give 10 to 15%, I think it will be very well off holding this one for the long term. So they do pay a quarterly dividend, which means they pay 4 times per year, and they pay $1.30 per share per quarter. So a very healthy dividend. Like I said, right now I do have a position in this, so full disclaimer, I am a little biased towards this position because I already have taken one myself. But I am looking to add more because of the recent dip that it has taken. Like I said, it's down over 10% in the past month. So I bought it like 7 or 8% higher than it is right now. So this price is definitely looking very attractive to me. It does still have the potential to drop even more if you could get it with like $100 or so, with the $100 mark. then you'll be really good to go. But I will be buying all the way down. I really like this company. I really want to add some shares. I'll probably add some shares here shortly, and you will be able to see them in my next dividend portfolio update, how many shares I've added and if I do continue to add in ABBV. But right now the price is looking pretty good at the moment. So the market cap for ABBV is currently sitting at just around $190 billion or so. They have $1.77 billion in shares outstanding, and almost 67% of those are held by institutions. Now this is compared to a market cap of Johnson & Johnson of about $430 billion or so. So obviously ABBV is a much smaller company, about 1/4 of the size, maybe a little less than half the size of Johnson & Johnson currently. But let's take a look at their financials. So their gross profit margin, it was 68.12% in 2020. Their net margin is 12.4% in 2020. The return on assets was 7.94%. We would like to see this a little bit higher. We would like to see this maybe in the 10 to 12% range. But 7.94% is not that bad. Definitely something I do look for. So their return on equity is about 48.85%, so that is pretty good, sitting almost at the 50% mark. Their revenue in 2020 was $53.73 billion, with a revenue growth of 48.31%, so that is huge. This company is a pretty big company with their market cap of almost $200 billion. This is a pretty big company, and to have almost 50% revenue growth, that is at this stage of the game, is really huge to see. Their total net income was $6.66 billion. Revenue per share is $30.36. Their gross profit, $36 billion. And so right now, they currently do have $8.6 billion in cash on hand, which comes out to about $4.87 per share just in cash that they have in hand. They do have a good amount of long-term debt. It's about $74.25 billion. Now, that is a big portion of their total capital. It's probably about 75 to 80% or so of their total capital. So it is a pretty big percentage there. Their short-term debt is just at $17 million, which is not bad at all. But I would like to see them pay down some long-term debt in the near future. They have free cash flow of $18 billion in 2020, so that is very healthy. It shows that they can afford their dividend, and it could as long as they could keep paying out this dividend and keep with the revenue growth, I am going to be a shareholder, and I will be an investor and a buyer at these current prices, especially if we can keep it in this range right here. I would love to see it stay in this range or even drop a little more for a few more weeks. There has been some things going on with the healthcare sector as of recently, but I definitely would like ABBV to stay at these current price levels for me to add more on this dip. But with that being said, I'm going to be wrapping up the video here. If you guys did take anything from this video, if you got anything from it, please just leave a like on this video. Promote this video to your friends. I really do appreciate it. It helps grow the channel, and we are going to be posting a lot more content here, so I really hope you guys are ready for that. We are going to be posting everything from long-term plays to short-term plays to portfolio updates. Just let me know what you guys want to see. Anything that investing is involved will be right on this channel, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys spending a bit of your time with me. Remember, check the links in the description for some free stuff and promotional items. If you are new to investing, you can sign up for either Robinhood or WeBull down there and One Finance and get something for free. If you're going to do it anyway, you might as well get something out of it. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!